Good afternoon everyone in the virtual village hall. I hope you are well. I'm Sam Godfrey and I'm here to bring you, the 51st Brainfit Workout. If you're back joining me, you've done this before, then welcome back. And if you're new, then hello and come on in and join us. Remember, always leave us a comment. We love to hear from you in the virtual village hall and let us know where you're watching from. And you might be doing this live with me or you might be doing it on a catch up as well. But yeah, we always love to hear from you. A few little bits before we get started. So you can do this in bare feet, you can do this in shoes, it's completely up to you. It's a very lovely, gentle workout, which is gentle movements, incorporating positive affirmations with some exercise and movement, which is very gentle. And then we move into a lovely stretch and then some meditation at the end. It's a great way to lift your energy. Positive affirmations, saying them out loud or in your head if you feel more comfortable doing that with movement, has had some really positive effects. So I do love to hear from people if you've enjoyed this, if you found it beneficial as well. So we're going to start. You can do this seated as well. So if you'd rather be in the chair, that's absolutely fine. Sit back in the chair and relax for now. If you're standing, I want you to just nice stable base of the feet, soften the knees, really splay those feet, ground those feet, relax the arms and shoulders. And we're just going to do a lovely grounding exercise before we start the movement section. So let's relax the body. Just let the arms hang by your side. If you're standing, soften your knees. If you're in the chair, sit back, relax in that chair. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, or just soften your gaze, whichever you feel most comfortable with, and relax. Just allow your breathing to slow down, your shoulders to move away from your ears. Just let your arms hang by your side. Now just take a moment and we're going to begin to rock from side to side. Now, if you're standing, you're just going to gently begin to transfer your weight from one foot to the other. If you're seated, just begin to sway your torso from one side to the other, very gently. It's a very gentle rocking movement. Relax your head, relax your neck, and just let it sway in time with your body. You might notice your breathing is slowed down, your arms becoming heavy. Just take your time as you gently sway. Try and relax into that mesmerizing rocking movement. And just breathe. Okay, very, very gently, we're going to start to slow the rocking down. So just take your time, slowing that movement down until you come to a standstill. There's no rush. Once you come to a standstill, just open your eyes or unsoften your gaze if you closed your eyes. Draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Take them back and down. And we're going to begin the movement section. Hopefully you feel a bit more chilled. You stay where you are. If you're in the chair, just shuffle yourself forward so you're not slumped back in the chair, and sit yourself nice and tall. If you're standing, keep in that position, shoulders back and down, head and chest nicely lifted. I'm going to pop some music on and we're going to begin the movement section. Okay. So we're going to begin with shoulders. So sit and stand tall. Sit tall if you're seated, stand tall if you're standing. I want you to roll that right shoulder back and down. And then the left. Nice and gently. Remember, work with your body. Right, then left. So alternating sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more each side. Now both together. Good. Nice and steady. One more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And relax there. Okay, shoulders nicely rolled out. Just gently swaying to side to side. So if you're in the chair, just rocking from side to side. If you're standing, transfer that weight like we did in the grounding bit. Nice and gently, that's it. Okay, we're going to add some arm movements to this. Then we'll add in those positive affirmations. You can't help but smile when you're exercising with an affirmation. Are we ready? Okay, now watch the change. We reach it up, up, out, and down. Join me when you're ready. Big reach up, big reach out, and down. Nice, strong arm lines. Now you can clench your fist or open your palm, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Any tension that might have built up throughout the day, imagine you're pushing that tension away. Yeah, keep that going. We're going to add an affirmation into this. And your affirmation is, I feel positive. Have you got it? Okay. Gentle sway. Get ready with your affirmation. Here we go. I feel positive. You say it. I feel positive. And again. I feel positive. That's it. I feel positive with a smile. I feel positive. Good work. I feel positive. I feel positive. Once more. I feel positive. Arms down and sway. Good stuff. Should feel that energy lifting. Heart rate's up. Feeling a bit warmer. Now we're going to add a step to the side next. So let me show you. Arms stay the same. We go, I feel positive. Then we go the other way. I feel positive. Join me when you're ready. I feel positive. In the chair, I feel positive without the step. I feel positive. Keep it going. I feel positive. Looking good. I feel positive. I feel positive. Relax there and sway. Well done. Just sway from side to side. Relax. Breathe. Just let the arms hang. Okay. Are you ready? We're going again. Here we go. I feel positive. And again. I feel positive. I feel positive. I feel positive. Really mean it. I feel positive. I feel positive. I feel positive. Once more. I feel positive. Back to center and sway. Good stuff. Just transferring that weight or swaying the torso if you're in the chair. Good. Okay, bringing yourself back to center. To bring those arms up in line with the shoulders. So if you look down, should be in a fairly straight line. Okay. If you struggle, take them as high as you feel comfortable. We're going to circle those fingertips. Begin to circle them forward. That's it. Tiny little circles. Good job. Now back the other way. Circle it the other way. Relaxing down and sway. We're going to add an affirmation into that movement. Your affirmation is, my mind is clear. Here we go. My mind is clear. With little circles, that's it. My mind is clear. You say it. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. And again, my mind is clear. My mind is clear. Other way. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. Once more. My mind is clear. Relax the arms. Well done. And sway. So just let the arms and shoulders hang. Let them have a bit of recovery. So we're going to do that again. Back to center, ground those feet. Sit tall if you're in the chair. Sweep the arms up in line with the shoulders. We circle forward. My mind is clear. You say it. My mind is clear. 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 Other way. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. My mind is clear. Once more, my mind is clear. Relax those arms and sway. Wonderful stuff. Okay, bring yourself back to center. I want you to sweep those arms above your head if you can, and then gently roll down forward. Soften the knees. We're rolling down slowly towards those toes. If you're seated, just be mindful you don't topple forward. Just roll as far as you feel comfortable, and then rebuild that spine. Slowly rolling up. Arms sweep up. And breathe. Down we go again. Just take a moment to focus on your breathing, moving your body in a way that feels comfortable for you. Sweep them up. Once more, down we go. Slow and steady, nice and controlled. Rolling yourself back up, that's it. Now sweep those arms down. Float them down by your side. Good. Now shoulder roll, right shoulder and left. That's it. Roll those shoulders out. Good job. One more each side. And relax there. Okay, we're going to move to focus on your feet and your balance now. So, nice stable base with those feet. You're seated in the chair. You can still do this seated by raising the heels. If you're standing, we're going to go onto your big toe and ball of foot. I'm going to lift and lower those heels. So you can still do this seated. If you want to hold on to something, do so. Join me when you're ready. We're going to lift and lower those heels. Let me turn side on so you can see. Lift and lower. Slow and steady. Stare at a point if you need to. You can always hold one ear or hold on to something stable. That's absolutely fine. Keep lifting and lowering. Good work. So, your affirmation is coming on the next little set. Do one more. Relax there, just give the legs a shake and a wiggle. So my balance is great. There's your affirmation. Your balance is great. We're going to home in on that positive affirmation with this balance exercise. Get ready. Here we go. We lift and lower. Slow and steady. You can use your arms if you need to. Hold on if you need to. Good. Take it steady. Think big toe, ball of foot. Let's add that affirmation. My balance is great. My balance is great. You say it. My balance is great. Yes, it is. My balance is great. My balance is great. My balance is great. Once more. My balance is great. Well done. Shake and wiggle. You're going to feel that in that calf muscle as well. Just give those feet and ankles a little shake and wiggle as well. Those legs are loosen off. We're going to do that one more time. So focus on the affirmation. My balance is great. Here we go. My balance is great. My balance is great. Your balance is great. My balance is great. Yes, it is. My balance is great. My balance is great. That's it. My balance is great. My balance is great. Once more. My balance is great. Well done. Shake those legs out. Brilliant stuff. Okay, now we're going to move on to some stretch and mobility before we head into meditation. So if you're in the chair, you can remain in the chair. You don't have to head down to the floor. If you're comfortable heading down to the floor, then do make sure you've got something something comfy and gentle to lay on, whether that be a mat, doubled over towel. And like I said, if you prefer to go into a chair rather than lay on the floor, that's absolutely fine as well. So we're going to head down to the floor. And if you're going down to the floor, lay yourself down. If you're in the chair, sit back in the chair, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Hopefully you can see me okay. Okay. I'm going to shuffle back a little bit. There we go. So make sure you've got a gap between your knees if you're laying on the floor. Same in the chair. If you are on the floor, gap between the knees. Get your heels as close to your bottom as you can. And your arms gently by your side. If you're in a chair, you can sit on the floor. Now what I'm going to get you to do is to bring your right knee in towards your chest. So I want you to give that right knee a lovely hug. Hug that knee in. Now you can lengthen that left leg if you wish, or you can keep the knee bent. It's completely up to you. If you're in the chair, sit tall. Give that right knee a nice hug. And just gently breathe through. Now we're going to begin to mobilize that foot and ankle. So just gently wiggling those toes, circling that foot round one way. And then take it back in the opposite direction. Okay, and relax the foot and ankle. Let the knee move away. Gently slide that knee down or place your foot on the floor. And then knee in towards you. Give it a nice hug. Like I said, if you're in the chair, sit nice and tall and hug that knee. Now begin to circle that foot round, wiggling those toes, just gently circling that foot. Then take it back the other way. Okay, and then let that knee move away. Slide that foot out. Now, if you feel comfortable with the legs out straight lying, then let those legs go out straight. If it hurts your lower back, so place your knees, place your feet on the floor with your knees bent. It's going to take the pressure off your lower back. If you're in the chair, you can have those legs out if it feels comfortable, and just relax for a moment. Okay,
Okay, stretch out the shoulders and the chest bit.
So if you're laying,
Take your palms to face the ceiling, elbows and line roughly into your shoulder and open up the chest. So it's a bit like an exhausted starfish, really. If you're in a chair, you can take the hands down to the back of the chair, looking at the chest further. Or you can just put them down to the side and push your chest out. So stretching out that chest, just let your legs and feet out. Just take a minute to flex your breath. Okay, keep your feet behind down and fly.
keep your palms facing the ceiling and just rest and relax and breathe. Okay, so hopefully you should feel a little bit more energized, rested, relaxed now and calm. We're going to move into the meditation section. So you can stay as you are if you're comfy here, or I'm going to sit myself up because I am going to change the music. Or you can lay on your side, you can lay on your front, you can get in a chair, you can get down on the floor, you can grab blankets, you can have cushions. Get yourself as comfortable as possible because I'm going to take you through some lovely guided meditation with some nice gentle music just to finish the session off, leaving you feeling hopefully energized, calm, rested and relaxed. So get yourself in a nice comfortable position for you. Let me just change this. There we are. Okay. And like I said, meditation is a very personal thing of how you feel comfortable practicing it. So you can be seated, laying. The main thing is about being comfortable. You can be standing, you can have your eyes open, you can have your eyes closed. The key is to be as comfortable as possible. So let me just shuffle myself forward. So if you feel comfortable closing your eyes, then close your eyes. And just allow your body to relax down. Just take a moment. If you need to move at all during meditation, that's absolutely fine. We're going to begin the meditation with some nice gentle breathing exercises just to calm the body further. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in and exhale for as long as you wish. And relax. This time I want you to take a nice deep breath in, and I want you to hold that breath for a count of 2. So take a nice deep breath in and hold for 1, 2, and exhale. And relax. This time we're going to take a breath in and hold that breath for a count of 3. So take a nice deep breath in and hold for 1, 2, 3, and exhale. And relax. This time we're going to take a breath in, and I want you to imagine on the outward breath that you're blowing away any aches, pains, any tension. Imagine you're blowing it all away. We're going to hold the breath for a count of 4, and then on that outward breath, really blow away and exhale. So let's take a nice deep breath in and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, blow it all away. And relax. Okay, I want you to take a moment now to just focus on your breath and the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you gently breathe in and out. In and out. If you find your mind starting to wander, just take a moment to notice what you're thinking about, and then slowly draw your attention back to the breath and the rise and fall of your chest. Just allowing your body to relax, be calm, still, and rested. You might notice that your shoulders have moved away from your ears, your legs feel heavier, your arms may feel heavier. You may have unclenched your fists. You may feel lighter. Just allow your body to feel calm, rested and relaxed. A moment for you. Unclench your jaw. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth and relax. And while you're still calm, rested and relaxed, just remind yourself of those affirmations. Remind yourself of that energy. I feel positive. My mind is clear. Release all that energy, the positive energy, emotions. And just be. Okay, very, very gently. I want you to start to bring your awareness back to the room. So just gently wiggling those fingers and those toes, very, very slowly. Take your time, there really is no rush. Okay, and then slowly taking your hands to cup your eyes. And then when you feel ready, opening your eyes behind your hands. So just giving them time to adjust to the light. And then slowly floating those hands away. Now, if you're laying down, now is the time to start having a bit of a stretch and a wiggle and sitting yourself up. So you may want to just drop your knees to one side, slowly push yourself up into a seated position. If you're seated, just remain seated. If you're in the chair, remain in the chair. You just might want to have a bit of a stretch and a wiggle, move that body. Okay. And just give yourself a moment. If you're in the chair and you want to remain in the chair, that's fine. We're going to now transition from seated to standing. So you've gone from laying to seated, and then very gently we're going to come up into standing. Come up in a way that suits you. There is no rush. Take your time. And then once you're up on your feet, just a gentle march on the spot if you're standing. It's just going to get the blood flow going back up to everywhere it should be, up here. That's it, just a gentle pedal of the heels, good stuff. Okay, ground those feet once again. If you're in the chair, sit tall. We're going to place one hand on the abdomen, one hand on the chest. Splay those fingers, feel that warmth, feel your energy. Just take a moment to soak in all that positive energy. And we're going to finish by saying that affirmation. I feel positive 3 times. I feel positive. I feel positive. Once more. I feel positive. Now slowly float those hands away. And we're done. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm Sam Godfrey, and that's been the Brainfit Workout. I also teach the walking workout on the Virtual Village Hall as well. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.